YouTube, what's going on? How's everybody doing this morning? I'm wearing this mask because I'm hiding a dental issue. That's it. Wait, hold on a second. My messing up on me. So let me go to my other stand. So we can get this Sunday morning quickie in. A couple things I got to say. I saw this video where this clown called Charleston White is saying that Chinese women and babies should be raped. See, that's the kind of bullshit that's hurting us. And if you go back and listen to the video, he really told you he got a little dick. I'm serious about that. You go back and listen to the video. Matter of fact, let me see, can I pull it up? Because I want y'all to hear this. I want to show you how sometimes when you get out in your hate and you think you hurting somebody else, and in fact, you only hurting yourself. Man, listen to this. I want y'all to listen to this. Hold on a second here, because I'm going to start it from the beginning. See, this is how you destroy yourself with hate. When somebody is listening to what you're saying. Okay? Now, I want y'all to listen to this clown. All right? Saying the stuff that he's saying. Listen to this.
Asians. I'm a hate for I hate Asians. We hate gays. I don't give a fuck about the Asian hate bill. I hate Asians. I hate Johnny Dang. I don't eat Chinese food. Only time I ever wanted some Chinese pussy was at a bathhouse fucking them Chinese sex slave.
Now see, now let me show you something. See, the only time he wants some Chinese pussy is when he in a bathhouse. That means he paying for it. Okay? That's the only time he want it. It's when he got to pay for it. See, because if you were savvy enough, you can go out here and pull them on your own. All right, but let me let him continue. I'm gonna show you how. Now, y'all. This is Charleston White talking about. He hope Chinese women get raped. But listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. Listen to this.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Chinese bitches can't suck dick good. Yeah, I hate Chinese people. Shit, I don't give a fuck about China, man. I hate Chinese people, nigga. I think Chinese stores should be robbed. I think Chinese women should be raped brutally by big dick, well-hung black men that hate Chinese women.
Now, the man that he described. Did that sound like him? Think about that for 1 minute. The man that he described, did it sound like him? It didn't sound like him. See, because if you could do the job, you would say, I should take this big dick. If you could do the job, but you didn't say that. Listen to him.
Fuck China Mac. I think Chinese babies should be raped, nigga, and killed and used as alligator bait. I think Chinese babies should be killed and sodomized and used as alligator bait. Fuck China Mac, nigga.
See, now, let me tell you. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. See, the only satisfaction this dude is getting is from his hand. That's the only satisfaction he getting. You can tell he ain't getting no pussy. He too mad. Any man that was being sexually fulfilled ain't walking around with all that anger. ain't got all that hatred in them. Think about it for a minute. When the last time you seen an angry, frustrated person that was getting their bill wrong? When the last time you seen one? Because that's all sex is about, is releasing aggression. If you didn't know it, that's why they call it passion. Because when you're involved in the act, you release an aggression. So he ain't got nobody to release no aggression with. So he'll say some dumb shit like that. And I'm telling you, go back and listen to the black man he described and say, do he fit that description? And if you fit that description, why you got to talk about yourself in the third person? If it fits you. Because, I'll tell Big Quick, man, hey, you're up in the big dick zone. Don't come up here with no stupidity, acting like you crazy. I'll let you know where you at. And seeing this clowns like this, that's keeping us divided. Okay? That's what, think about it. Think about it. So now, in your hate and your anger, you just told the world you got a little dick. See, that's how stupid you are. And I'm gonna tell you this. And the reason I know I might be on to something, see, cats like that, you can't turn your back on them. See, that's the kind of dude that would attack you when your back is turned. He ain't gonna attack you face to face. He ain't getting no pussy, man. He can't satisfy no woman. That's where all this anger and hate come from. No, I'm telling you, he can't satisfy no woman. That's where his hatred is coming from. And 9 times out of 10, there are some women out there he done screwed over. But they ain't never had an opening to reveal his ass. See, because ain't nobody ever said, see, here's the part that, let me show you how stupid this is. See, because the average person that see an Asian woman, the first thing they're going to do is think she Chinese. She can be from Vietnam. She can be from the Philippines. She can be from Laos, from Cambodia. See, from Korea. But the average Asian woman, the average American that look at an Asian woman, the only thing they associate her with is China. Because she look Asian. Because they don't know how to recognize the difference. Japan, you see? So any woman that looks Asian, it's automatically going to be tied with the Chinese. And that's far from the truth. You see, and that's the problem. See, it's that kind of hatred. Then ain't nobody calling on the carpet. And this dude, Charlton White, is a punk. Let me say that again. This dude, Charlton White, motherfucker, if you get your hands on this, if somebody tell you you're a little dick punk motherfucker, Charleston White, and I ain't scared of you. And if you're so bad, I'm sitting right down in front of the White House every day. Bring your little dick down there, motherfucker. Don't bring your crew, bring your ass. See, because you one of them motherfuckers that send your crew when I got my back turned. See, don't send your crew, bring your ass. Okay? I sit right down there in front of the White House every day. You're a little dick coward, Charleston White. You can't satisfy no woman. And the only thing that can satisfy you is your hand, Charleston White. See, now since you talking about Chinese women should be raped, motherfucker, the only thing that can satisfy your ass is your hand. You can't please no woman. Okay? Uh, well, again, Nicole, if you knew how to operate at home, and what this what this tells you about is the breakdown between black men and black women. There's a serious breakdown in communication, and you have some. I'll get to that. You have some people that are always going to be followers. They're always going to jump on the next trend. And the passport bros is just another trend. 2-3 years from now, you won't hear nothing about that. See, they're doing it now because that's the thing to do. And let me say this about love. I mean, I've married a black woman. I've dated many black women. And yes, I'm married to a Filipino. And I went where I found love. Okay. Well. See again. When you're doing things with an ulterior motive to it, that's the danger that could happen. See, when you're being dishonest in the beginning, that's the setup. And see, and I keep telling y'all, man, this is why it's important that you live a life of integrity as best as you can. You ain't gonna be perfect, man. You're gonna make some mistakes. Shoot, you ain't gonna get it right every day, all day. You're gonna get it wrong. But uh, um, because you don't go out of your way to divide nobody, to hurt nobody, to cheat nobody. See, your intuition gonna warn you. Everybody has an intuition. Everybody don't listen to the intuition. Everybody has an intuition. Everybody don't listen to the intuition. If people would listen to the intuition, they wouldn't have the sorrow. They wouldn't have the problems that they have. But everybody don't listen to the intuition. So consequently, a lot of folk get jammed up, man. A lot of folk get hurt. A lot of folk get killed. I mean, think about it for 1 minute. You God's child. God is in your future. And you think God ain't gonna warn you when you're walking into some danger? And you his child? You think he ain't gonna try to send you no signals? I mean, think about that, man. What parent wouldn't if they see their child going into some danger? And because God has gave dominion over the earth to man, he can't come down here and warn you himself. He got to do it through somebody else. He got to do it through something else because he can't do it himself. And see, and a lot of times we don't pay attention to the warnings. See, because we're thinking God is going to come down here and do it himself, and he can't. Anything God is going to do in the earth realm, he got to go through another man or woman. Okay? And it's just that simple. Now, John Morant, this is a conversation the black community has to have. Why, when our entertainers and athletes become successful, they're no longer safe in our community? Think about that. When you can walk around in the community broke all your life, but the minute you come into some wealth, you're no longer safe in your own community. See, that's the conversation we ain't having. Okay? We ain't having that. You see, how come this boy can't come out just like he was when he was in college? You see, or when he was in high school? Why can't we do the same? See, we want to have that, and then too. See, there's and it's not just me. See, this why I be trying to tell you, man. You can't personalize stuff. I saw yesterday where this guy, Mr. McBeast, gave away 20,000 shoes in Africa. Okay? And he's been bashed. He's been talked about because he gave away 20,000 pair of shoes away in Africa to some people that needed it. See, this is the attack that's on good. See, when you're trying to do good, people always want to look at it with suspicion. This is how they maintain control, man, and y'all falling for it. See, the person that's trying to do good, they always cast a spell of suspicion. Oh, what's the money gonna go to? Who gonna benefit from that? What is he gonna do with them donations? I'm gonna do something else positive. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something else positive. And look how people have a problem with you doing something positive. So it ain't just me. It's people are against positive, period. And the good folk are sitting back watching it. Good people won't lift one finger and say, oh, that's how you feel about it? Shit, let's give him some more money. Can you imagine? I've been evicted. I'm living in a hotel. And people coming to my aid. What that story will do? But see, because they can't talk about me without talking about my son. See, that's what people don't understand. See, you can't tell my story without talking about my son. You can't separate the two. And that's what I'm just, let me get something. So when you start talking, you're going to start talking about this sign. I had a guy, I said on Twitter, how come good people on the left and good people on the right can't come together? And he said, there ain't no incentive to. You mean to tell me trying to save your own ass ain't no incentive enough? See, I keep telling y'all, but see, y'all think, oh, True Conductor, you don't know what you're talking about. When this bank thing happened in Nigeria, I told y'all, I said, Y'all better pay attention to that, because a lot of y'all don't think that can happen in America. They put a run on the bank, and look what happened. Silicon Valley Bank shuts down. Now you got people that's got millions of dollars, and the only thing they can get is $250,000, and they got millions of dollars tied up in that bank, and $250,000 probably won't even cover the expenses for a month. You see, now you got some people getting ready to go through some stuff. See, oh, thank you, Lord. See, when you put a pinch on the rich, guess who they gonna pinch? They ain't taking that pinch by themselves. They pitching the pole. You pinch the rich, you want to tax the rich, they're gonna pass that on to the poor. That's how they're gonna do it. Price is gonna increase. That's all gonna happen. They ain't paying for that. You gonna pay for that. And you think you're doing something, talking about you want to tax the rich. They're just gonna pass that on to you in the form of a higher price. And you're gonna make their ass even richer. Because it's too stupid to stop fighting yourself. See, you're too stupid to see the game being ran on you. All you people sitting out here hating each other, still getting screwed at the gas pump. You're still getting screwed in the grocery store. But you can't speak to your mother. You can't speak to your father, your brother, your sister, your co-worker, your best friend, and still getting screwed. See, if you had an advantage, then, I can understand why you take your position. But you ain't got no advantage. You hating me, and you getting screwed just like me. What's going on? You getting screwed just like me. But all you can see is your hatred for me. You can't see how we both getting screwed. Matter of fact, you ain't even interested to see how we both are getting screwed. As long as I'm uncomfortable, as long as it's difficult for me, you satisfied. And this is why we got the situation we got. Not only in America, in the world, man. People just don't trust good now. You got so many fake people that are using good to rip people off, man. Like some of these natural disasters. You got folk, man, ripping. How you live with yourself, man? When you stealing some money that's going to some good, that's helping some people who done lost everything. Done lost everything. And you running a scam on them. You stealing from them. What kind of life you think you're gonna have? Yeah, you might be enjoying it in secret, but you're gonna be exposed. See, a lot of the stuff that people have been getting away with for years, under the cover, man, this stuff is getting ready to start coming out. I'm telling y'all. See, we are in the end days. We are in there. And it's different. Karma is coming back quicker now than before. Usually you can do some stuff and it might not come back to you in your lifetime. Now you do some stuff and immediately it's boomeranging back. Immediately. So if the bad is boomeranging back immediately, the good is going to have to start doing the same thing, man. Good is going to have to start happening. And seeing you got a lot of people out here doing what they want, when they want, how they want, with who they want, and think that when they get in distress, the only thing they got to do is call on God. And you know what? Those are the very same people that are begging God. See, you got a lot of people begging God for what they want. Oh, please, Lord. Please, Lord, don't let this happen. Please. Please, God. I promise you, I'll do this here, knowing damn well you lying. Knowing damn well you lying. Because he been trying to tell you not to do it before, and you didn't stop, you didn't listen. So now that you in your anguish, now that your terror done came upon you, God ain't listening to that. God ain't, see, and this is what I'm learning. Man, if you're going through some stuff, man, just take your petition to God. Lord, show me a way out of this. Show me a way out. Thank you. And I ain't got to be begging and pleading. Lord, show me another way out. And when it gets to, I have to pay for this room a day at a time. I ain't panicking about that. I don't feel shame about that. Because at least I got the money to pay a day at a time. You got some people ain't got nothing, man. Don't have no access to nothing. Imagine how they feel. See, I'm not here because I had a fall in life. I'm here because nobody was interested in Black History tours. That's the reason I'm here. That's the only reason I'm here. Wasn't nobody interested in no Black History tours. Not like I lost my job. I got sick. Wasn't nobody interested in no tours. So even if I got money to come out of here, if ain't nobody interested in no tours, guess where I'm gonna end up? Right back here. And see, this is what I try to tell people, man, give me some money. First thing I'm gonna do is go get me a van and work myself out of this hotel room. That's how I would approach that. I wouldn't go get no apartment. If I got some money, the first thing I do, man, is go get me some transportation. And be out there 24/7, well, 24/6, because I ain't gonna do no work on Saturday. And showing y'all what I do with my van. See, and then I can camp out. I'm gonna tell you something. Let me get my hands on some money. I got a DC Black History Museum that'll put this one out of business. See, this National Black History Museum that's downtown at 14th and Constitution Avenue, I got a Black History Museum. Man, I'd be some competition for them. I'd be competition for them, buddy. Because you know what I would do that they didn't do? I would put some good food in my museum. That's what I would do. See, I wouldn't be shabby with the food. See, they so stupid, they don't understand. It's the food that's going to make people talk about the museum. And the worst thing they got in the museum is food. It's overpriced and it ain't good. See, that's where they didn't want to spend no money. And that's where they made the mistake, man. Man, you should, and you know what? Not only would I have good food in the museum, but the cafeteria would be open to the public. You can come in into the restaurant. You ain't even got to go to the museum. You can come in the restaurant, stay busy. Just another venue up in that area. I almost told you where it was. That's how I see it, man. But I'm a dreamer. I'm fooling myself. Ain't nobody interested in that. That's crazy. Ain't nobody gonna do that. So that's what I had to deal with. And I'm like, man, just give me a little push. I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all what to do. And be helping people along the way too. I'm serious. What's going on? I'm serious. I be helping people along the way. Cause now I ain't got to take no shit off you. And see, my tour guides are gonna be professional. My tour guides are not gonna be in their street clothes. My tour guides are gonna have a uniform, black and white. My tour guides gonna be in black and white. You're gonna know my tour guides. Cause my tour guides gonna be in black and white. See, you ain't gonna see my tour guides out there in their street clothes. They're gonna have on a uniform. See, so nobody can get us confused. And the average, see, that's another thing. See, the average tour company right now don't require their tour guides to have a uniform. The average tour company don't require. And most of them don't even provide a uniform for their tour guides. And they ain't paying them. Man, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be hard to work for me. I ain't hiring any and everybody. Cause I ain't looking for any and everybody. I'm looking for some particular people. You see, and my tour guides and my bus drivers will start out at $25 an hour. That's what I will start them out at. And every 2 years, you will get a $5 raise, all the way up to $50. So in 10 years, you will be making $50. If you stay with me, that's what you'll be making. And with the potential to make more. And see, so if I got a van driver and a tour guide, I'm paying $50 an hour for the next 4 hours. So that's $200. All right? That I'm paying my driver and my tour guide. Now, if I got a person driving that's doing the tours and driving, I'll pay you $35 an hour. Okay? If you got to do it by yourself, I'll pay you $35 an hour. See, now I just saved myself $15 an hour. Okay? I just saved 50. People are like, why would you? Because I'm saving money. I ain't losing. I'm trying to keep my people motivated. Once I get my tour company doing what it's supposed to do, I can break free. I can let my employees run my tour company because now I got my brand and I can do private tours. See, now you can have a private tour with the truth conductor. See, people don't understand the madness to this. And this is the market that I've created. See, I'm creating a situation where I don't have to depend on my tour company. I can use my tour company to pay my employees. Because now I've established a brand, Truth Conductor, along with a tour company. So now I can do private tours. You see, I ain't for everybody. Starting out, you're gonna have to be for everybody. But once you get there, you can't be for everybody. And that's a mistake a lot of these young boys are making. See, when they coming up, good morning, boxing. Coming up, see, they be focused on their craft. What? Damn, daylight saving times went up. I ain't even know that. Damn, daylight saving time went up. I'm thinking it's 12 o'clock, and I'm looking. Damn, daylight saving time went up. I ain't even know that. Damn, see that's boy. I ain't know that. I'm thinking it's 12. I'm thinking it's 12 o'clock. I ain't know daylight saving time had went up. God damn. How come y'all ain't tell me daylight saving time was up? I ain't know. Man, ain't that something? Damn, I'm looking. Wait a minute. Wow. Anyway, yeah, it's in America. Yeah, it went forward in America. Sure did. Sure did. Daylight saving time kicked in last night. I ain't know that. Said that show. I don't watch television that much, so you know, I didn't see it. But anyway, I ain't know it was that late. Shit, let me get out of here, man. I gotta go down to the White House. Uh, um, but, see, listen to me, y'all. When you get an element of success, you can't be for everybody. You can't hang out with everybody. See, 9 times out of 10, uh, the people that you're hanging out with can't, or to the people that's trying to hang out with you, can't help you. They're hanging out with you because they're looking for help from you. And isn't it strange? We're always trying to please the people that can't help us. And that's the thing with John Morant, man. John Morant trying to please some people that can't even help him. Don't even have this ability. And he's trying to satisfy them. And that's some dumb shit, man. Why are you trying to satisfy somebody that can't do nothing for you? That can't improve your life? That can't help you? I mean, think about that. And these are the people that a lot of these young kids are out here trying to impress. Folk that can't do nothing for them. Don't want to do nothing for them. Ain't trying to do nothing for them. Them the ones they trying to impress. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the problem. Okay? This is the problem. See, we got to get some people that's comfortable with being themselves. They ain't got to get out here and divide nobody. They ain't got to get out here and cheat nobody and lie to nobody. See, this is what we got to get back to. And like I said, just because you on the left or you on the right, don't mean you can't come together. Everybody that's a Democrat is not bad. Everybody that's a Republican ain't bad. Everybody that's an independent ain't bad. And seeing what we do, we just lump everybody together. We ain't trying to separate nobody. We just lumping them people on the left. And some of them could be our family. And we still divided. because you on the left or you on the right. I don't want to talk to you. That's not the way to be. And we all gonna perish, man, as fools. Because we can't see we need to stop fighting each other. We need to pay attention to what they doing to us, man. Because while we're fighting, you can cool believe they stealing as many of our rights as they possibly can. Because we ain't paying attention. We ain't paying attention, man. And they stealing our rights. See, they taking what little rights we got left. Because somebody out here doing something stupid. And we ain't paying attention. We fighting each other. And before we know it, we all. See, this recession gonna touch everybody. This recession we in is gonna touch everybody. You think it's only gonna touch the left? Or it's only gonna touch the right? Is that what you think it is? That this recession is gonna discriminate? It ain't gonna discriminate. It's gonna affect us all. Okay? It's gonna affect us all. And we still fighting each other. And we still paying these highest prices. Still fighting. Well, see, the problem with each one teach one is the mind your business crew. See, that's what destroyed each one teach one. Mind your business. That's what destroyed that. See, because when you start teaching some people, you're going to have to be accountable. You're going to have to discipline them. And that mind your business, glorified violence crew, who the offsprings of what we're dealing with right now, see, we're dealing with their offspring. Those are the ones that's got us held captive. The mind your business, glorified violence crew offsprings. They're the ones right now that's wreaking all the havoc. And they're worse than their parents. Because they ain't got, all they want is material. See, materialism is their world. See, that's what this world is all about. Materialism. What I got. What I can show. What I'm driving. My whip. My crib. Look how many cars I got. See, that's success, man. Not how many people you help, but what you got is success. See, and that's what it's all about. What you got. All right? And if we don't change this, we're all gonna be doomed, man. That's why you think these kids out here carjacking? Okay? Why you think they carjacking, man? So they can show their friends, man, they driving around in somebody's car, they done stole it. Because that car gonna represent some status. See, that car represents some class. And they know they ain't gonna have it but for a few minutes, but for that few minutes they want to enjoy what it feels like to be able to drive one of them. And see, and let me show you something. And the adrenaline rush they're getting, they ain't got no responsibility. They ain't got to pay no insurance. They ain't got to pay no car note. They ain't got to pay nothing. They just want to get the rush of what it feels like to be behind the wheel of that thing. See, because if they knew the expenses that went along with it, they wouldn't want to steal it. See, a lot of people don't understand the expenses that come along with some of these exotic cars, especially if you live in the inner city. Man, your insurance is going to be out the yang-yang. And that's why, oh wow. And that's how they getting us. Because these inner cities have such a terrible reputation, the insurance companies are going to raise your rates because they know where you are. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a claim. So they're going to give you a higher price anyway. And then once you get a claim, they either going to cancel you or going to jack up your premium. It's just that simple. But these kids run around stealing these cars. See, they don't see that responsibility. They don't see that part of the equation. Only thing they want to do is ride around look important. I mean, man, have you ever thought about some people that went and purchased a car or a motorcycle or a boat or something like that, and the very thing that they were so elated about purchasing is what gets them killed? Example, we had a doctor about 35, 36 years old, went up in, driving a Mercedes, went up in Adams Morgan, and they hijacked him for his car. And he was trying to stop him. And man, they ran him into another car while he trying to hold on, smashed him between cars and killed him. Did you ever think that when he bought that Mercedes, that he would think, man, this is the car that's gonna get me killed? Look how happy and elated. You go buy a new car, man, and a Mercedes on top of that? Man, you excited. You excited. You're very excited. You see, and you know, see, the problem we have with young people is this. All the young people are lumped into the same category. Even the good ones are lumped into the same category with the bad ones. See, we don't even try to separate them. We don't try to separate our young people. We don't engage our young people. Most folk are afraid of these young folk, man. Most folk don't even want to see the average person, black or white. I don't care who you are. If you're walking down the street and a bunch of young black teenagers coming towards you, man, your butthole gonna tighten up. Your butthole is gonna tighten up until you get past them. Because what you see coming in front, and these could be honor roll students, but the perception that it was a game. See, let me tell y'all something. And this is by design. Okay? This is by design. See, there was a law in D.C. that no more than 7 black people at one time could congregate together. It was against the law in D.C. for more than 7 black people to congregate together. That was against the law. So it has always been a negative perception when you see a bunch of black people together, especially black men. It's always a negative perception that's attached to that. It's just built into the DNA, man. That's just the way it is. So what can you say? What can you do? All right? Man, I gotta get, man, thank y'all. I got to get, I didn't know this was daylight saving time. I swear I didn't, y'all. Forgive me. Had I known that it was daylight saving time, I would have got up a little bit earlier and got on here and did what did a lot. But it's all about us saving us. We're gonna have to save ourselves. We can't depend on the government. We can't depend on the rich. Man, we're gonna have to save ourselves. And the only way we can save ourselves, man, we gotta stop this fussing and fighting. We're gonna have to start talking to each other and stop talking at each other. Because we all at risk. And that's the part that, kinda hurts me. Because I haven't figured out the effective way to make people see, man, we all are at risk. Ain't nobody safe right now. We all are at risk. And you got some people acting like, they okay. And none of us are in an okay position. None of us are safe. And if you look around, it's only getting worse. It ain't getting no better, man. And ain't nobody coming up with no solutions. And it ain't getting no better. And that's why I keep saying, man, let's look at how we trying to reach these kids. If how we trying to reach them ain't working, why don't we try something new? What do we got to lose, man? Trying something new. When what you got ain't working, what can you lose trying something new? And you got people afraid to try something new to solve a problem that's hurting them, that's got them scared. We'd rather walk around scared than try something new. We'd rather walk around scared than to try to come together. And notice, all of the people dividing us, getting rich. Just like that. Them libs, them Democrats, the left, they're getting rich. They're getting rich. Because they out spewing somebody else's hatred. See, oh, who is that? Let me speak on this January 6th thing. See, I don't feel sorry for the people that's caught up in this. I don't feel sorry for them. And I'm going to tell you why I don't feel sorry for them. Because you knew going in, you was playing with the federal government. And you know them motherfuckers don't play fair. See, you knew that going in. Anybody that can say that they don't know the federal government don't play fair, you full of shit. And you're going to walk up in their house and think they're going to play fair with your ass? And you ain't got no money for no attorney? That's your dumb decision. That's your dumb decision. See, that's your dumb decision. Because everybody who don't know federal government don't play fair. Who don't know that? Who don't know that? Federal government don't play fair. And now y'all want them to play fair when they ain't never played fair before? And now all of a sudden, you want them to play fair? Man, come on. Stop fooling yourself. See, so that's something you should have thought about before you went up in there. And see, and this shows you, man, how responding to your emotions, how it can screw up your life. See, that's what this January 6th should show this is how hate can screw up your life. See, this is how anger can screw up your life. See, this is what this is about. This is showing you how you can get out and you can have all the anger and the hatred and the violence you want to, but look how it can screw up your life. Man, the government ain't never played fair. Ain't never played fair. And now you want them to? I think you're being unrealistic. And that's the problem. See, you want them to play fair with you, but they don't have to play fair with everybody else. Just play fair with you. And you gonna get screwed. That's my take on January 6th. See, you should know the consequences, man. Know the consequences. And see, and you had to know that there was some consequences that was going to come with this. You had to know that. And let me tell you something. There are some people right now, assholes tight as a dime, because every knock on their door, they was in that building. And every knock on their door, they butthole get tight as a dime. Okay, you got some people that was in that building, every knock on their door. They looking over their shoulder because they was in there. They was in there. See, so I don't, you had to know. And if you didn't know, that's your mistake. Okay? That's your mistake. The government ain't never played fair. So how come you want them to play fair now? Why play fair now when they ain't never played fair? That's why you don't want to go up against the government if you ain't got no money, because they ain't going to play fair. And we act like we don't know that. We act like we don't believe that. So you know, hey man, they got the money. They got the lawyers. You don't. They know the procedure. You don't. And you don't think they won't cover their tracks? If they done made a mistake, you don't think they cover that up? If they done made a mistake? Come on, man. You're dealing with the federal government. So you know, you know, I'm just surprised that people actually think the government will play fair. And maybe this is the illusion that white people have, that the government is going to play fair with them. And the government ain't playing fair. The government ain't playing fair, man. See, because they going to make sure it'll be a long time for somebody to try to do this again. They ain't trying to face this again, man. So if they got to screw over somebody to get that point across, you think they ain't going to do that? You think? Because, see, it's all about what message you sending right now. And see, right now, federal government trying to send a message. You come up here acting a fool if you want to, we'll screw over you. That's what they telling you. And ain't nothing you're going to be able to do about it either. We're going to screw over you, and that's it. Yeah, I'm still in the hotel, man. I'm still here. Yes, I am. I'm still here. Yeah, so what? So that's, you know, that's how it is. That's how it is. He got another account. That's it. See. Let me tell you about my trolls. The ones I got blocked, they can't stay away too long. I'm like heroin to them. They need to get a fix, man. They need to come get a fix to the true conductor. Okay, they need to come get a fix, man. And if even if they have to come in here in disguise, they need to see what I'm talking about. See, they want to see what I'm doing. They want to see have I fallen. You know that's yeah, they need a fix. No, they don't need no dick. They need a fix. Yeah, that's right. No, because that ain't my cup of tea, baby. That ain't my cup of tea. No, they need a fix. Because this one right here, I'm stingy with mine. I'm real stingy with mine. And yes, I am. I won't tell no lie about that, boy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm stingy. I ain't trying to sleep with any and everybody. Any and everything don't get my attention. See, that's what's destroying a lot of men right now. Because, no, man, I didn't get no voucher. Matter of fact, the people helped me. The people helped me get this room. I ain't need a voucher. People helped me get it. That's how I got it. Folk helped me yesterday to get this room. So that's why I'm here. You know, if you want to call it panhandling, that's fine. That's fine. If that's what you want to call it, that's fine. That's fine. I hope you never get in that position, man. I hope you never fall down. You fall down on your luck. I hope nothing ever, no disaster ever come to you. Cause if you did, oh, that's what it is, begging. Okay, all right. Well, I hope you never get in this position where you have to beg. I hope you never get in this position. See, that's what I wish for you, man. I hope you never get in this position. Because it ain't funny. See, that there are a lot of people suffering, man. There are a lot of people going through some things. At least I have a way out. I got a business. People can start booking tours. I got a way out. Okay? I got a way out. You got some people, man, that they done lost their jobs. They ain't got no way out. They ain't got nothing to look forward to. They don't have no ideas that they can throw on the wall. See, that's the difference in me and them. I got ideas that I done throw on the wall. I got ideas working. I just got to make them profitable. That's all. See, I got the ideas. I just got to make them profitable. So a lot of people in this position don't even have ideas, man. They have nothing. So at least I have something. So I can keep my head up. I do have something. There are a lot of folk that ain't got nothing. When you start booking one, that's when they're gonna be profitable. When you start booking. when you book one, they're gonna get profitable, buddy. Yes, they are. That's when they're gonna be profitable. When you book one, they'll be profitable. As simple as that. Anyway, y'all, man, thank y'all. But let's we gotta do better, y'all. We gotta do better by each other. And if we don't try to turn this tide, it ain't gonna turn by itself. A boat can't guide itself. And we got so many people on this boat that want it to guide itself. And it can't guide itself. You're gonna have to participate. you're going to have to get involved. And if you ain't happy, what are you doing to make a difference? If you're not happy, what are you doing to make a difference? See, and that's what we got to focus on, man. It ain't about what that other man is doing. What are you doing to make a difference? Now I got to get out here and get to the White House. I see y'all.